Hi, I'm Jennifer Cole, and I want to talk to you. To you, the person that's caught up in active addiction, the person that is depressed and doesn't want to get out of bed, the person that wakes up and the bottle's the first thing they have to reach for. I want to talk to the person that doesn't feel like their life is worth going on anymore. I want to talk to the person that literally hates who they see in the mirror. I was that person. I want to tell you that today can be the day that you decide no more. No more settling. No more getting up and wishing that you didn't wake up. No more. Today's the day that you get to decide that your tomorrow looks different than your yesterday. I almost gave up today. I almost threw 100 and something days away today because of depression. It wasn't because I ran into someone. It wasn't because I was triggered. Because that's how addiction works. That's how mental illness, that's how depression works. Nothing has to be going on, but we wake up with that feeling, that nagging voice inside of us that says, I can't do this. I'm not doing a good enough job. I am not enough. Yesterday, you can wake up one day and feel so on top of the world and that life is great and you are so grateful. And you can wake up the next day and still be grateful for those things. You're glad that those things are going on. But that voice inside of you that says, I am a failure. I have failed. Look at all these terrible things I've done. I'm losing patience with my kids. They're not getting dressed the way that I need them to. I'm behind on my housework. I still have appointments that I need to make, phone calls that I need to return. How am I going to do all of this? I almost threw everything away today because of waking up and being reminded of the mistakes and things that I've made. I get on here and I do these videos to motivate you and to grab on to being able to design your destiny, and the platform before you has a purpose, and to give yourself more and to stop settling for being in that body or that job or that relationship or that lifestyle that you are above. Start believing that you're above those things that you're allowing to happen to you. I didn't say better than, I said above. You deserve more. Elevate your mindset to where you don't want to stay in that situation. Not just not want to, but that you're not going to anymore. So it wouldn't be right if I just got on here and said all of these things, but I didn't share about the times that the depression and starts talking, and the addiction starts talking, and the lupus starts flaring up, and all of these things are like falling like the Tetris game where you're trying to fit all the pieces in and make them fit, and before you even get one fit in, another set of blocks drop down, and you're trying to fit that one in, and you're so overwhelmed and you're so upset, and you can't even get a moment to breathe before, mommy, I need this, and the phone rings, and you're supposed to be here, and we're already running late, and I got up early, and I still don't have enough time. And that voice says, look at what you're doing, it's all for nothing, because you still feel like this. You're still sad sometimes. You're still aggravated. And the voices say you're a liar because you get on here and you talk about all this stuff, and then you have a day like you're having today. And the voice gets louder and louder the longer that I allow myself to listen to it. I wanted to make this video because it's the truth of how this works. It's cunning, it's sneaky, it's baffling, it's hard to understand, and it's powerful. That you can have an incredible life and you still think about going backwards. that you can create all these great things in your life, and you still think about going backwards because it's normal. It's normal to have bad days. It's normal to have bad moments. It's normal to feel like you just want to give up. But we don't base our life on feelings. I don't base my life on feelings anymore, because if I did, I wouldn't be making this video right now. But I felt that it was important that if I share these positive things with you, that I also get on here and share the truth with you, that some days I just don't want to do this. That when I wake up and my lupus is flaring up and my legs feel like they're on fire and that they're bending the wrong way, and I'm tired and I'm stressed out, and I keep hearing over and over that you're not enough, you can't do this, you're making all these mistakes, you're doing all this for nothing, nobody wants to hear you, nobody wants to watch your videos, they're getting sick of you, stop doing all of this. Then it plays into my self-conscious, and then I try a pair of pants on and I've put weight on that I'm actually happy that I've put on, because I don't look like a 13-year-old boy. I look like a woman that's had babies, like I'm supposed to. It says, look at you. Look at how you look. Then it says, you not being able to do enough grows like a domino effect, that you're not enough. So just because I post these videos and I read every day and I do gratitude lists and I say these things that I'm going to have a good day, does not mean that I don't have a day like today to where I just want to throw in the towel and give up for whatever reason. So if you're having the same kind of day I am, please let me know. If you're having the same kind of day to where you want to throw in the towel and walk away from your life because you feel like you just can't give anymore, because you're tired, you were up all night with a baby, she was up all night with an earache last night, and I got very little sleep, and my babies wake up full force, and I'm trying to have conversations with teachers, and I'm trying to be everything to everybody at the same time. And in the back of my mind, this disease of addiction talks to me in my own voice that says, you are nothing. You are worthless. You don't deserve this. You're going to fail anyway. You might as well go ahead and give up now. And all these videos that you've done is going to be for nothing, because you're going to mess up anyway, and when you do, they're all going to laugh at you, and they're all going to say, I told you so, and they're all going to say, I knew it. But I don't base my life, and I don't base my response. First of all, I stop reacting, I start responding. And I don't base my response on my feelings. I base it on facts, is that I have made it 112 days today. And I am the mom that my kids need me to be. I am the wife. I am participating in life today in a productive and positive way. But that doesn't minimize the voices that come sometimes on a daily basis that tell me that I'm worthless and that I'm ugly and that I am nothing. And it plays the mistakes in my mind like a broken projector about all the things that I've done wrong, and it gets stuck on certain scenes and certain pictures to where it will say, look what you did here, scene 17, you lied, you failed, you messed up, you're going to do it again. And that's where I am today, and I wanted to share that with you because I can't be the only person that feels this way. I cannot be the only person that can wake up one day and be ecstatic and grateful for her life, and the next day turn around and want to throw in the towel and sit in the van, and her boys say, my 5-year-old says, what's wrong, Mommy? And I say, nothing, I have something in my eye, because I can't bear to tell him that I'm wanting to throw away everything that I have worked so hard to get. Because the voices in my mind are telling me that I'm going to screw it up anyway. You are not alone if you feel like this, because this is where I'm at today. And it would not be fair if I get on here and I ask you guys to reach out to me, and I'm grateful you do, and I ask you guys to be honest and forthcoming and transparent with me about the struggles that you're going through. And I'm overwhelmed that so many of you have messaged me saying, I was there, I am there, I need help, I'm depressed, I'm getting hit on, I'm using, I'm drinking, nobody knows, I want to mess up. Or I'm depressed and I don't even want to live anymore. And then the only thing I ever let you guys see is when I'm prepared and thought about what I was going to say and everything's great and I give you historical facts and share these words of wisdom that I've gotten, and it's regurgitated motivational talk. It's not right if I'm not fair, if I'm not real with you and I don't share the days and the times and the moments to where I feel like I'm going to bend so much that I'm just about to break. It would not be right of me to get on here and do the videos about being your best version of yourself, and you are more than what you're giving yourself, and that, stop giving in to the excuses on how you feel, because you're worth more than you're giving yourself, because you deserve that weight loss, and you deserve to live healthy, and you deserve to love who you are, and that job, and to be clean, and that relationship with yourself. If I couldn't get on here and tell you that today I'm a mess, that today I want to throw in the towel, that today I'm hearing the voices of addiction and depression and anxiety louder than I'm hearing my own words, that when they're coming out of my mouth, that I can make it. It would not be right if I asked you to open up to me, but I'm not willing to open up to you and tell you that today I feel crappy. That all the gratitude list in the world doesn't override how I feel right now on the inside, and nothing has happened. No trauma today, no emergency, no family crisis has happened. But sometimes my mind is my own crisis, and I am my own trigger. My mind is my own enemy sometimes. And I was taught you have to have things between desire and opportunity, because the opportunity is there 24/7 to go mess your life up. There's a bar on every corner. There's a place downtown where you can go pick up a girl. There's drug houses. There's all these things. The opportunity's there 24/7. So what we must combat on a daily basis, or when it shows up, is the desire. The desire and opportunity, what's in the middle of that? And this is what I'm putting in the middle of that today, is that I'm telling on this, because your secrets keep you sick. Not just sick as in, you're going to continue to behave sick, but sick in your mind because you think that you're so far gone and so awful and so messed up that no recovery book, that no prayer, that no one that you reach out to will surely not understand what you're going through, because you yourself don't even understand how one day you can wake up and be happy and joyous and feel free and still have the same things that you're grateful for on the day before. But today you wake up and you just feel like you have no more to give. You just feel like you're not enough. And I know in my heart of hearts that's none of that's true. But each time I get off of these videos, my mind says they don't want to hear you. You are bothering them. They're getting tired of hearing your... It says nobody wants to hear you. When I get off of these videos, it says nobody wants to hear you. Nobody is listening. They're getting tired of you. But I know that's not true because of the messages that I get each and every day. And when people don't hear from me, they check on me because they love me. So I'm doing this today to put this between desire and opportunity, because I am grateful for the things I have, and I'm not responding by my feelings anymore. I'm going to respond by what the facts are of the good things that's going on in my life. And I don't have to destroy my life over a voice inside my head. And I love you, and I hope that if you're feeling this way, and I hope that if you are in that place that you are in, that I'm in, that I am getting out of, that you will reach out, because it is a lonely place to feel like you are all alone and that you're struggling up a mountain carrying a giant backpack of whatever, regret, and guilt and worry keep us out of today, because we can't be guilty over something that hasn't even happened yet. So we're guilty over the past, and we worry over the future, even if it's later in the day. So it keeps us out of the here and now. And no matter how loud these voices get today, I will not give up. I will keep going, because I love myself enough today to give myself one more day. I love myself enough today to give my kids their mom for one more day, to give my family their sister and their daughter, and my friends their friend for one more day, without taking myself out of the game in any way, shape, or form. And I love you, and I thank you for letting me be so transparent with you, because it isn't always easy to get on here and be so open and candid. But if anybody knows me, I'm real about what I share about. Sometimes maybe I share too much, but I'd rather share too much and be real than to pretend like it's always happy motivation and get up and I'm so grateful for the sky and the clouds and all that, because it's not. It's just not that sometimes. But I pull myself up out of it, and I remind myself that I have come too far to turn back. That I have come too far. 112 days is a lot of hours and a lot of minutes, to where I have chosen each moment at a time to do the right thing. And I will not give up. Today, I can say that I will not give up. And I love you guys. Have a blessed day.